You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay. Commentating man, we're here again, bringing you some more Modern Warfare 3 like I do. Going to be playing a ground war Domination on a map Seatown using a PP90 M1 dual attachments. I believe I've got extended mags and a suppressor on there. Running the perk setup, Sleight of Hand Pro, Hardline Pro, Steady Aim Pro. Kill streaks wise, I'm running Precision Airstrike, the Reaper, the Pave low. So, you know, it's kind of like mid to high streaks rushing, and I've always said many times before, if you can get them high streaks while rushing, you might as well do it. And I mean, there is the whole value of, you know, gun on gun play and earning kills with your gun and beasting like I do. And I mean, I've still got much, not much. What's the word now? I'm sure that's not. I've still got great value for gameplays with low streaks and pure rushing, gun on gun. You know the whole scenario of that, but kind of what's happened in this case is, within Modern Warfare 3 anyway, Specialist is kind of taken away from the run and gun, you know, low streaks setup and stuff like that. That's just my opinion and the way I see it anyway, but I don't know. I mean, I could run and gun with the Specialist kill streak package, or strike package, whatever you want to call it. I could run and gun with that, but it's just the whole scenario of it behind with Modern Warfare 3 and stuff like that, and just the mob and just, I don't know, the way it's been marketed and stuff like that. It's kind of frustrating in a way, but I can't really do anything about it, so I take it for what it is. So maybe in Modern Warfare 3 it's like the first time in any Call of Duty where I've got more value for rushing gameplays with higher streaks. That's just the way I see it. But anyway, moving on with it, right, doing it like I do. Playing a ground or beasting, rushing about the place, tralalalal, etc, whatever you want to say like that. I had a topic for today, right, and I was looking through my gameplays, you know, trying to find a gameplay that kind of could suit my topic of what I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't really find one. And what I was looking for in a gameplay is not exactly like I was looking for a particular gun to use or something like that. It's a bit hard to distinguish which gameplay would be good to use it and which gameplay wouldn't, but pretty much I'm just going to go into it anyway without like any hesitation and stuff like that. And I'm going to give you the question now, right? And it's interesting, but it's all about development in Modern Warfare 3 and how the development of Modern Warfare 3 compared to like what's happened with strike packages and stuff like that, and how strike packages have been stacked against each other, you know, imbalances within strike packages. Because I mean, there are clearly some imbalances between strike packages with the support and the assault strike package. That's a given. I mean, it's obvious enough, but the more important side of it, what I want to touch on, is the support strike package, right? And how this support strike package has been developed for bad players who necessarily don't worry about the KD or anything like that. They just want to be able to play the game, have fun, earn the kill streaks, and not worry about dying. And I mean, I understand that. I mean, granted, I am like the #1 support troll. I mean, I will till the day I die, I will bloody give support players, anybody using support, I'll give them an earful. You bring them to me, I will troll the living daylights out of them. It's what I do, and literally I hate support, right? But I understand how like it is partially unfair that a bad player is not allowed to, you know, not allowed, is unable to earn all the kill streaks and stuff like that. And I understand how like the developers have thought, right, fair enough, we'll give them a fair advantage then. I mean, the bad player, they're going to keep on dying to maybe people using the assault strike package and stuff like that. That's fine by me. If they die to it, then, you know, it's fine. They die by assault, they don't have to worry about it. Their kill streaks are still going to come at them anyway, because they don't have to worry about dying and earning kill streaks and stuff like that. So that's alright. That's alright from that perspective. A bad player's perspective and them using support, that's perfectly fine. I mean, that's reasonable to me. I can take it, but it comes down to the scenario as in when good players use support, and it's undeniable good players use support. And when I was speaking about bad players and stuff like that, I don't necessarily mean bad players. I mean players that are inept to be able to use the assault strike package. The fact of the matter is, if you've got classes in which you use support and assault and you mix and match between the two, you're more than capable to be able to use the assault strike package. And that's what I think the developers were going for. They were thinking, if you can't use support, I mean, if you can't use assault, you use support. But if you can use assault, you're more than likely going to use an assault. What they weren't expecting is the whole backlash towards assault from support players shooting everything down, and not just necessarily support players, but it's the heavily based scenario within all assault kill streaks can be taken out of the sky compared to a lot of other support kill streaks, which seem even more powerful, but they can't be shot down. For instance, right, name the last time you got a quad, what do you call it now? A multi-kill with an Osprey gunner compared to people using stealth bombers. You know what I'm saying, like that? If you were to work out like the ratios and the calculations between the two of how many kills are got off a stealth bomber compared to an Osprey gunner, I'm pretty sure the stealth bomber would be ranking up there above the Osprey gunner. That's just my opinion anyway. Or the fact that, I mean, a Pave is a 12 kill streak. It can go up into the air. It can get shot down pretty much with two stinger. Get my words out. 2 stinger missiles. But then again, the EMP, it's like, I don't even know. I don't even use the EMP. That's how much I don't even use support. I think it's like an 18 kill streak, maybe less. Could be less, I don't even know. Maybe more, maybe less, whatever. The 18 kill streak, and it goes up into the air. It devastates any form of other assault kill streak that was either going up in the air, was already in the air, or was about to get put up in the air. It just devastates it. I mean, literally, that's not right. The logic of that isn't right. And I don't know, man. You got to take it for what it is, really, when it comes down to it like this. And I mean, I don't really want to go off on one now and start bitching about it, you know, and like giving you an earful. And I've kind of explained it to you, but I've given you my theory about it and how, what was I going to say now? And how the good player using support is what's giving support a real bad name, and how I understand that when people then they play the game and they don't really know the game, they're not necessarily that good. If they go like 20 to 51 and they're using support and they're just getting a load of stealth bombers and stuff like that, that's fine. I mean, you're clearly bad at the game. I'm not going to judge you for using support, but it's when you get people and they go like 36 to 6 and they're using support and shit like that. That shit's wrong because they're good players. So why would they be using a support strike package which is clearly developed for bad players? You know what I'm saying, like that? So I don't know, that's the whole scenario about it, and I pretty much have had an epiphany about it, because it was interesting. Because if you've seen some of my comms in the past, I troll the face off of support and I'll rage and everything. It's pretty hysterical, really, and it makes for good entertainment. But I had an epiphany, and that was my epiphany about how I see good players using support, bad players using support, the whole scenario between the two. And it got me thinking about it. Now I've explained like my what's the word now? I've explained my, what's the word? There's a word for it now. My my theory, my I don't know, whatever you want to call it, my synthesis or whatever you want to say like that. I've explained. Pardon me, I just did a silent burp there, but I explained it to you in that way. But now I was trying to think what would be the fix for this, and I script this shit. I mean, I don't script this shit. God! You see, that's how you work out people don't script that shit. I don't script this shit, so I've not really thought about like an idea for it and everything like that. But like the number one idea that I can think of for you know, maybe making the support package less valuable to a good player is, I don't know, nerfing it in some way or shape or form, or like, you know, take this for example. When you first get into Modern Warfare 3 and you're prestiging up and everything like that, you don't unlock Specialist. I think it's at like level 20 or level 15 or something like that. You don't unlock Specialist till then. Why can't they like do the reverse of that? So like from the beginning, you've already got support unlocked, but once you've got to level 40, boom, that's the end of it. Support is now taken away from your strike package. You can only use Assault and Specialist. Personally, I'd think that would be a good idea, because, well, not only that, right, the fact of the matter is, when people are going up through the ranks, they'll hit level 40, they've been using support for all that time, up until level 40. Now they can't use it anymore. It gives them, like, it gives them the motivation to become better at the game and use the Assault Strike package rather than support, you know. it's all about like making people better, and that's where I think developers sometimes don't see eye to eye with each other, because they'll add stuff into the game which they think will make it better, like, you know, make players get better, like the specialist strike package. Using all the perks gives you so much of a great advantage, just being able to hone in all them skills while using all them perks. And then when you don't have all them perks, it just clearly makes you a better player because you've had the skill and the hands-on time with it, compared to like with support and stuff like that. And I don't know, man, it's a whole weird scenario, because they should take it away when you reach level 40. You should like have it up until level 40, and then once you've hit level 40, boom, it's gone. You can't use it anymore. That's the end of it, you know what I'm saying, like that. Because I don't know, I think that whole scenario of doing it like that and then not having them be able to use it, because you see, the thing is, once they've hit level 40, it's not like they can stop there on like level 80 and have still got all the weapons and everything to use. Once they've hit level 40, they don't have a choice. They're still gonna have to rank up, because they're still earning XP until they get to level 80. So maybe it will give them a reason to then once again prestige. So I don't know, maybe level 40 is too close. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've gone well over here, but that's all I got to say for now. Peace!